Reynosa is a city of great contrast, a place where poverty and wealth are juxtaposed unlike anywhere else that I know of. Only a few miles from the edge of Texas, Reynosa is the center of a northern migration from the rest of Mexico and Central America. To all of those persons who are looking for a better life, Reynosa is their gateway into a new world, a gateway to America. This migration creates an otherworldly mosaic of people, culture, and of course poverty. Families from all over Central America and Mexico gather here in great numbers, and for the most part go no further. The American government has cracked down on border control of late, leaving this town less a gateway and more a dead end for many. As the years have gone by and this has continued, it has led to settlements, shantytowns popping up all over the city. As can be imagined, the government seems to do little to rectify the situation, appearing to turn its back and look away instead. These shantytowns are scattered along the southern shore of the Rio Grande and all of its tributaries. That's where you'll find the Canal.
Birth in the land of opportunity. Oh, reconciliation, bathe in the canal of Reynosa, Mexico.
The people at the canal are just amazing. I've never before experienced people like them. People who have so little, but somehow can only see the things that they do have. People that can focus so wholeheartedly on the good in the midst of so much hardship. But despite their amazing attitudes, the need is still overwhelming. You can go into a place like the canal and it floors you, knocks you down to earth, and suddenly you see how much you really have. When you're faced with an entire community of people living sandwiched between a major highway littered with factories and a dingy, runoff canal, people who have no money, no running water, or even electricity, it changes you. And to dig deeper like we did, to stay, get to know them, to enjoy dinner with them, and spend the day in their shoes, you realize that the need runs much deeper than electricity. These are a people who wash their clothes in the same canal that they fish in and that their outhouses run off into. A people who sometimes eat one meal a day and live with no air conditioning in constant 100-degree weather. There are obvious ways to meet these needs, and it's happening, slowly, but it's a start. Missionaries from New York, Alabama, and all over are going down there, building homes and trying to help in any way that they can to improve these people's livelihood. Just a beginning, but it's one that can have an amazing end. We spent the week with Rafael Cabrera and Erica Islas at their home, seeing firsthand what life at the canal is like. It was an incredible experience, being welcomed into their home and treated like family. We quickly found out that their days are made up of three main events: cooking, eating, and cleaning. Even the kids help with the dishes, laundry, and other housekeeping chores, which seem never-ending as they're all done by hand. Erica and Rafael have 5 kids, and also live with Erica's sister in a small 3-room house, one of those rooms being the kitchen. Somehow they managed to sleep 8 people on 2 beds and 2 floor pallets. But they're not complaining. They don't even seem to notice.
In the land of opportunity. Oh, reconciliation, bathe in the canal of Reynosa, Mexico. Oh, I see the panorama, all of my misfortune, birth in the land of opportunity.
Even worse is the employment situation and the outlook that it's providing for them. Rafael worked 12-hour shifts as a truck driver in town until he got sick and lost his job when he was unable to return for an extended period of time. Now he is stranded without a vehicle or even a bicycle to begin job searching again, not to mention the competitiveness of a job market in a place where everyone needs work. To complicate the situation, Erica is jobless as well. The only reason the family is surviving right now is that they are reaching into their savings, which are already running low. Despite these circumstances, Erica and Rafael insisted on cooking for us and feeding us each day, and their children played games, took photos, and showed us around. They gave us a look into their lives and into their needs, and amazed us daily with their attitudes in the face of overwhelming odds. Unfortunately, Rafael and Erica's situation is not uncommon here. Just within the canal, there are dozens of families in similar or worse situations. And even the canal is not unique in Reynosa. You see these shantytowns everywhere you look, and as more families arrive daily, they continue to grow. But as humanity amasses in the slums of Reynosa, help and hope pour in as well. Ministries bring aid in the forms of food and housing, several of them operating full-time there. With a steady stream of volunteers from the United States coming to help the full-time missionaries, these relief efforts have seen amazing results. New houses went up while we were there, and the families were able to enjoy simple things like solid walls and doors, some for the first time. And as the United States begins to recognize this need that's so close to home, and aid continues to come across the border, the canal begins to resemble less a squatter's camp and more a home for those living there and all of those to come.
Reconciliation bathed in the canal of Reynosa, Mexico.